So hello, today I want to show you here how to properly use the snowblower. So first we're going to show you here how to get it started, and then also later on how to properly operate it. Okay, so we first start out by making sure we have enough fuel in the gas tank here, and so we're going to refill this. If you are having trouble hitting the small hole here in the gas tank, then you can also use a funnel to help. And very important here, if you still have old gas, like from last year for example, in your gas tank, then this might cause some problems with getting it started later on. So maybe you have some stabilizer in there to help it from degrading, or you may want to make sure that you empty the tank first and then refill it with fresh fuel. And since we're talking about gas, we can also check that we have a fuel valve, and if we do, we want to make sure that this is open at this point. And now I'm going to make sure that the engine has enough oil. So we check this here with this dipstick on the top here. Just going to unscrew this cap, and in there is the stick that we're going to pull out, and we're going to read the oil level, and we want to make sure that it's just underneath here the full. And in this case here the oil is pretty dark, so we probably should replace this too. But now it is already time to start the engine here, and so we're going to take a look at the back side, where we have a couple of components that we're going to use now. So that's the from the left we have here the ignition key. Not every machine has that, but then we have here next to it to the right is the choke, then the throttle, and in the upper right we also see here the primer bulb. And now in order to start the engine, we're going to open up the choke all the way, and the throttle I'm putting here about halfway open. And then since this is an electric starter or started engine, I'm going to plug this into my outlet here. I'm going to plug this in so I can just start it really easy. And then I'm going to push the primer bulb 3 times here to prime the engine. And conveniently I'm just going to push the button here, and this will get you started. If you don't have an electric starter, then you will have to pull on the cord for a little bit. And then while the engine is going to warm up here for a couple of minutes, I'm going to constantly adjust the speed here, the throttle, and also the choke until the oil is all warmed up and we're ready to go. And for the operation now, we have here on the lower left side this crank here that you can adjust the chute with, so just the direction that you shoot the snow out with. And then here I have 2 levers as controls. On the top, the left one is here to operate the auger, and with the right one you make the snowblower go forward or backward. See here, the right one I'm just letting go, then it stops, and I'm pulling it, then it's gonna start going again. And now let's say you want to go into reverse gear, then all you have to do is you let go of the right lever here, and then you change the gear here into reverse, and you pull the lever again and it will back up. And now if you decide to go forward again, you just release the lever, set the gear, and pull the lever to go forward. It's that easy. Alright, yeah, so this is already it. Hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, then please write a comment below, and don't forget to check out my other videos.